Hey everybody, welcome to another video of Richie's Rainbow Ride. I'm putting on my disc music right now. I just spent it's 11:44 on my car clock as I'm starting to record this. I'm 44s and my mileage ends in 44 today too, so I need to just drop 44s down out there for you guys. Oh, it's a little warm in here, dear. I need to put on okay, so for my Faye amazings out there, it went from being spelt years ago for me. Apparently we're having a little bit of a history lesson. F-A-I-R-Y, which is the way that it's spelt. Yes, I know, I have to get that. Gas tanks, low fuel. Oh, okay, all right, we're gonna just run with how that just came through. So again, back to the fairy thing, because apparently I'm getting a lot of messages because the Palladians are also with us. Yes, love and light. Help them find their inner might. Help you guys find your inner might. Love that. Back to what I was saying as I'm swirling a key back and forth. And I know anybody out there that's working with some Fae muchness, that it's like, whee! Keys to divine access. So, and that's divine inner access, your inner universes. Just for clarity. Back to fairies again. And you see sparkles in the background. And I today feel like we are both lit. Like, I believe my vision is changing because of spending time outside in nature like I just did, and I can actually feel my inner glow again, and I'm so grateful for that, especially with how everything was releasing when 2019 rolled in. You know, like I tell everybody, 2018 was the year of infinite possibilities when you switch the 8 to its side, and 2019 was building those infinite possibilities, as well as going under construction. So it's construction of our inner selves, our outer selves, our energy selves, our light selves, our multidimensional selves, and our vibrational selves, okay? And frequencies. We're just gonna keep going with all that stuff while also building the new dimensional spectrum, 5D and higher, or as some of you out there are calling it New Earth, whichever, it doesn't really matter. We all know what we're talking about. Environments that are sustainable, environments that are, I'm playing with the key, and now the key has to come out of my hand. I love that. And we're going to talk about the cards that I pulled this morning for everybody. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in this video, and I'm about to go off to the gym to take care of my vessel. Fairies, back to that. F-A-R-Y. Then it was F-A-R-I-E. This is how it was coming across to me. After my awakening and all that full throttle stuff went full forward, it started to be F-A-E-R-Y. And then it became F-A-E. This is from honoring and working. And just the other day, it turned into F-E-Y. And I'm like, okay. So just a little out there. It's kind of up there with the way the Palladians say and spell their names. And as I've been told, there's many different ways to spell Palladians. There's many different ways to spell fairies. I have now just switched over to Fae, because it's encompassing all that are working with the Fae energies. Affiliated is what wants to come through. Little heads up on that. The Palladians, while I was out in nature, honoring Gaia, sister and mother Gaia, and hugging her, and singing in light codes for her, and giving her healing energy, and doing other stuff. There is a distinct reason why we are called to nature. Whether you are, I'm being told I have to show you the hand visuals, and it was 4:22 as I reached for the phone. There is a very distinct reason why we are being guided to go to nature. The grounding concept, like, before everyone kept telling me, get grounded, get grounded, get grounded, get grounded, I was getting my information and I was really seeing my roadmap. When I started to listen to everybody outside, I started to notice my roadmap was there, but now my roadmap had like molehills, pockets on it.
I'm sure some of you will understand that out there. And the green ledge overlook. Somebody out there needs to, a green cliff. I'm hearing someone about a green cliff and a trail that some of you out there can heal your hearts on that trail. And there is legit like a cliff. And this could be somebody that's outside of America and also inside of America. And I'm hearing Colorado, Rocky Mountains, just going for that. I got grounded, and I got so grounded, and I didn't even know that was possible until one day I'm like, where are you guys? And I heard, we're here, but it was like all the way over here, when I'm used to having them like right here, and then sometimes you guys are seeing right in here. And I'm just driving, I'm going, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I thought about a crystal in my pocket, not a coincidence. You know, they can step in if we ask them to, but a lot of times we forget to do that. So we can start choosing to do that now, which is why I'm kind of doing this hand motion. I know I'm totally moving energy right now, I can feel it. To help us all remember to say, hey, I need some direction. I need some higher up direction. And attachments that have been being removed from a lot of us. A lot of us are just going through like attachment removals very quickly, and noticing that people are moving out of our vibratory spectrums because our vibrations are going up, or distancing from vibratory spectrums that are no longer in alignment with us, and knowing to pull back and add just a little bit of our energy ingredient to it. Too plugged in is too plugged in. Too conditioned by others is just putting back programs as opposed to trusting our higher connection, our pillar, our column, our pyramids of light, our Merkaba, however you describe it, however you call it, so that we can go up into our divine conference connection. Some of you out there, Andromedans, you have Andromedans showing up. The way they've shown up for me is they come in robes and flowing, and they're more quiet about what they're doing, but they're completely there, and they bring through. I'm hearing sacred healing technology, aspects of geometric structures, shapings, what to do with them in physical plane, and helping find, as well as the Arcturians. Due diligence brings rewards. Due diligence brings rewards, so that when our frequencies are like this, we can get it back to this. And we can be like this when we get up in the morning. We can go out and we can encounter people, and we can go like this. And there are ways to bring us back to center. Yes, there are crystals, black obsidian, black tourmaline. If you use black onyx, be aware black onyx on your system for too long will actually counteract your third eye connection, as well as if you give it to anybody else, they can put their intentions in that energy field, and then you have that in your energy field. So black onyx, if you work with it, is a very special piece, and I think I've spoken about this once before, but it needs to go out now, probably indicative of the new subscribers, if they haven't found that other video yet. And yeah, we're totally light coding right now. And geese, just think about geese. Something about flying and geese. Back to what I was saying now. So get grounded, get grounded, get grounded, get grounded. My diet was high vibration. I always honor my vibration, and it's maintenance. It's maintenance, just like the gym is maintenance, just like the words we speak are maintenance. What we say is literally programming our experience out into the universe and our universe. So now just imagine everything you're talking about, which is why a lot of times when I am doing hair in a lower vibrational environment, judgment-free observation, lower vibrational environment, a lot of times I was quiet, and then I was listening to people and like, oh, you really don't have to, and I started to listen to that, and you know what? I'm going back to the way I was, because my vibration kept climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, and not from an ego perspective, but to really understand the divine mission, to understand what my spiritual teaching, what my role as a guardian is, what my role as a guardian is, what my role as a universal love energy conduit is. Okay, that's new. I've not gotten that before. Love energy conduit. We're going to just call that LEC as opposed to LED. We're LECs. I love that. Love energy conduits. Yeah, that might be the title of this video. And if we don't honor our fuel, that battery, because we're energetical, we're light, we're energy, we're electrical light bodies, electrical energetical light bodies, we will deplete. We have to honor that. We have to fill that tank back up, our love tank. That's indicative of a show I used to watch where, oh no, I'm not even going to mention, I have to mention it. The Real Housewives. One of them is like, my love tank is empty. Well, legit, that you can drain your love tank. Let's just put it that way. Which is, I'm hearing, like almost like draining our life force and our light force. And epiphanies abound for a lot of us, including myself, of just more revelations, more star codes coming through, 5 point, 6 point, 7 point, 8 point, up to 16 pointed stars coming from different dimensions. Wait, we're doing the cards already. I just got to do this motion right now. So getting too grounded, I pulled out one piece, and as I pulled out one grounding stone, I put it over here, and I heard that piece is done. I'm like, oh! And then I'm like, wait, am I too grounded? Because I changed my diet, I changed the people I was hanging around with, and I was carrying a lot of grounding stones because I've been doing a lot of root work, and then a little bit of sacral work and some solar plexus work. And I got grounded. And what I heard when we get too grounded, there's a balance. What I heard was you start to, say it like it is, lose belief. Duso yorokoto so biarata akoroto so. Dis ayaroto shipi hayarokoto shipiroto so pa okeroto so oro dus itsi barakata sa. Zu shukuro dus abirata ayurokoto so po okoko yorotos akarata pa ayarato oro dus supirokoto shisaya pa akarama aka. Okay, that literally was believe while you're going through grounding. Grounding is temporary. It's how we balance. We go up, we go down, we hit that middle point. If we're grounded for weeks at a time, guess where we are? We're grounded for weeks at a time. If we're up for weeks at a time, guess where we are for weeks at a time? Up. So tap into your higher connection. I know I need to do the meditative video. I know. My ear just rung so loud on that one. I have to do the meditative video. It will be done this week. I'm just letting you guys know that now. So, too grounded, just an FYI. Some of you may agree with that, some of you may not. But for my personal journey, it's a reality. And for a lot of you, it probably will resonate and energize with you, because the first quarter of this part of the calendarical year has been removing things that are blocking our manifestations, or blocking our manifestations from literally coming into us finally. So which way am I going? The cards or there? Oh, combo of both. Okay, I like that. With all that stuff I just said, we've gotten more cards, and I had a lot. We're going to go with the Pentacles, our earthy manifestations, because that's exactly what's going on right now. This card, and you all saw how I read my quantum deck, and this is only one of my decks. This is abundance from the stars is finally coming through. It's coming through for all of you. It's coming through for all of you. We are all entitled to abundance, especially for all the hard work we're doing. I need to talk about this really fast. Now, this is not for Pentacles. This is to tell people out there that the either water elementals, the starfishes that you are seeing in your meditative visuals, or being drawn to all of a sudden, or popping up in your spectrum, and those of you that are in the cosmic consciousness, yes, there are water worlds, and one of them are the Aquatrans. So doodle, sketch, stick figure, it's a connection to high vibratory environments that are very, 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 very far away. So embrace it. And also the green energies, lots of hearts lighting up more and 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 more. And also some of us out there are building in our meditative scapes structures.
And I know that that's been coming through for me, quantumly, photonically, plasmically, geometrically, seeing things, building structures, creating whole universes where we can build things that we want in those worlds. Anything is up for grabs in a pure love and light vibrational way. Build those structures, infuse the codes for some of you that you've been drawing out there. Okay, moving on. Okay. This is literally just see the disco ball of light. Remember the divine connection, the stars in your eyes. This is definitely a galactical message. For those of you that are waking up and removing the earth encasement that surrounds your human vesicle, your human vesicle and energetical field, keep looking up, 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 keep looking up. You see, I'm gonna just go with what I'm being guided to do. You see how it's like, you'll see, you'll feel, you'll connect. Done. Okay, moving on. We're going back to the same thing. Cartoons, 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 cartoons. Stars are aligning, chakras are aligning. Rainbow prisms. That's it on that one. Abundance is infinite. Move through the spectrum. This is an infinity card. Abundance, 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 abundance. It's coming in. It's here. It's here. It's here. Yahoo, you phone. It's here. It's here. It's here. You just got to see it. Abundance. I'm being guided to speak about this, and the rest of these are for somebody out there who needs to hear about the solar system. And I'm gonna come back to abundance really fast. Solar system. Some of you are being guided to study astronomy or astrology or planetary alignments, which would be no, very different. And when it talks about planetary alignments, it means the magnetic poles that it's affecting down here. Think Giza, whichever, or Old Faithful Geyser. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Never a Freudian slip, guys. There's always a reason for everything. And use your pulling up ability to pull down. Oh, I know what that means. And it's to just resonate with you guys, just to drop that concept out there. And I know a lot of people are like, what? Because I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh, I know what that means. But yeah, there's I keep hearing Jupiter and then a little bit of Saturn. I'm hearing Mars and Uranus, and I know we've already been through all that stuff right now, but there's something about those planets specifically for people out there, whichever one you're drawn to. And altars of light will bring insight. That can be a meditative spectrum, that could be a dreamscape, or for those of you out there that are practicing magics, it could be altar. Maybe build a solar system on your altar. Okay, I like that. Sphere crystals, like that. So that is in terms of the abundance that are abundance. And the more I'm doing my videos, you guys have caught it where like I'm speaking either really quickly because it's funneling really fast right through my system, or words just start to turn into mishmash because so much more information can come through with that spectrum, which is literally what I just said. Let's get back to the grounding thing really fast. And oh wait, I'm hearing I'm supposed to speak about the abundance. Oh, abundance really fast. Abundance could be a penny. Abundance could be a piece of broccoli. Abundance could be someone giving you a hat. Abundance could be somebody letting you borrow their coffee maker for a month, a week to a month. Abundance could be somebody letting you walk their dog. These are new spectrums of abundance for me. Abundance could be somebody sharing that they found a cat and they found a happy home for it, and the cat was cute and sweet and cuddly, and you get to see a picture of it because it was something you got to experience, the beauty of it, the beauty of the conversation. That's abundance. That actually brings happiness into our vibration.
Abundance is also in seeing things observatorially, as to what's really going on, or as to we are raising our vibration. I don't really know if I'm okay. And abundance could also be bees, ladybugs, grasshoppers, birds. I'm hearing somebody out there has an issue with bird poop, but just know bird poop has a lot more meaning than just like, ew, bird poop. No idea. Indicative of abundance. Mind the words. Mind the words. Words are spelling. Words are spelling, and not just like ABC spelling, but like spelling. And moving forward, when you guys are watching these videos, I'm being told that they have been in a manifestation-free environment and putting that out there. So this way you really know if it's resonating or not, as you're experiencing your experience. And I'm realizing that the videos that I've done, as they're flooding it all back to me, have really been a more of what's going on kind of situation, not so much a let's have you manifest this situation. It is truly more like a guardian. I love that word, like a guardian, like just guidance. This is what's going on, this is what's coming through. And if you're seeing a penny, pick up the penny. Please pick up the penny, or pick up the double nickels that you found. Yeah, I said double nickels. Heads or tails, it doesn't matter. It's still abundance, and a penny a day keeps that bank account in play. Oh, I love that. Because it's energy. It's energy. And back to grounding. Yes, the being too grounded, being too elevated, flying free. When I say being too elevated, it means living up there and forgetting to be down here, and understanding how to be both. So I feel, after my experience, and this is observatory, but I'm being guided to share it, after spending time in nature for about an hour, it was 22:01 when I started to say this, is the Gaia connection. Earth, Earthada, Earthada. There's so many ways, because Earth has been referred to so many ways from so many different interplanetary, interdimensional, interrealm, intervibrational experiences. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave that like that. The connection I had today was also indicative of the Fae, which is going back to this. Yes, I know but it's the key concept for my Fae workers out there. My feather, and I'm just gonna stop that right there. Just feather. That's the word I'm running with. I felt earthy, and as our vibrations are going higher, and I am speaking from beautiful experience, and we are consistently rebooting our energies, we have to honor them. And a lot of times, because we're all so far apart, 23, we are speaking to those around us, because at times we just need a human connection. And I'm using the word human connection, an earth connection. And this is for all of you guys. I say human for the galactic connection, because we are all remembering what was somewhere else, or seeing the higher timelines on a regular basis. And it can become, there's a reason why we are down here in this density, this dimensional state. The higher vibrations, and I am speaking from experience down here, it does affect us, and we can feel it. So, earthing is really super amazingly important. Minimum, I'm hearing 15 minutes, maximum as long as your little happiness decides to go out there for. And just be aware of who you keep in your vibratory fields, and be okay with saying, you know what, I'm either going to stay quiet, because that's what higher guidance is doing. Like, I've learned a lot, and this just teaching from experience, just like I used to do, like with hair. Oh, I learned this, let me teach you this way, because let's learn from what I went through so that you guys can do a little bit better. Better, not in terms of like check mark better, but better in terms of easier. Let's just go with that concept, just a little easier. So our programming keeps it where we have like that guilt, shame. That's yesterday's program. Yesterday is yesterday, today is today, and tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, Annie. Yeah, okay. I told you this video was going to be all over the place. Make a Gaia connection. Seriously, make a Gaia connection. Even if you are in the middle of this city. Yeah, no, not for me. I know that. There'll be a different environment. Find the tree, find a park, find a satellite where you can build a little structure of something that you can walk to with glee and jolly and joy and excitement and happiness, and I'm going to my favorite space today outside of my home. And just kind of run with that. That's the earthing concept. And I'm hearing Palladians again, Palladians again, Palladians again, Palladians again. Remember your light. Seriously, you stepped in, just remember your light. Remember your light. And that's remember your light. And is that it? I was really all over the place today, but there's a lot of information. High octane. I got in the car after being out in Gaia for a little bit, and I'm slightly distracted. And I felt like I was glowing. And I came back to center in her element of environment. The energies are pure. It's cleansing, it's healing, it's freeing, and it's absolutely, I'm just gonna run with that word I told you, recharging. And we are here for ourselves, and as we are here for ourselves, we are here for Gaia, and as we are here for Gaia, we are here for her other children. We also need to know that we are here to be love. We are here to bring high vibrational light, higher frequencies of light. We're not here to clean people. We're not here to clean up for people. We can guide while we guard, and we can light the way, but from there we have to know our choice when to go, I'm gonna step back this way right now because I'm hearing that's what I should do. And my clock is now 12:12, and I have to say 11:22, and I have to say 22:11, and I have to say 21:21. Wow, that's a lot of different numbers, but yeah. And Rubik's Cube all of a sudden came through my spectrum. Something about a Rubik's Cube, and puzzle pieces. The jigsaws are coming together. You're seeing it. You're seeing the spectrum. You're seeing the roadmaps. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are all amazing. Everything is beautiful. Everything is wondrous. And if you are watching videos, another thing indicative of my journey, that are instilling fear in your spectrum, including if you're getting fear from mine, I'm gonna call myself out. I'm not poo-poo right there. My poo-poo right there, even though it's glitter and it sparkles. Stop watching. Find the channel that you resonate with, because that keeps your vibration higher, especially while we're walking and working down here and doing what we're doing. And it's also okay for us to feel good about the way our bodies look, and honor what your body wants to eat. I have gone from eating a banana a day to eating sugars and donuts and cookies, which is so not in my spectrum, and now I'm detoxing again. So I'm back to blueberries, bananas, raw almonds, raw cashews, hard-boiled eggs, vegetables, leafies, and And I'm hearing as natural as possible chocolate chip cookies. I haven't had a natural chocolate chip cookie though in a little while. But yeah. And this is all from being in nature. This feeling that I'm at right now is all from being in nature. Like 3 crystals on me in my special place outside, outdoors, and they can be anywhere. We're creating satellites, and if you're grid working, you're creating grids. If you're working with portals and stargates, you're doing the same thing. If you are in vortex areas, you're doing the same thing. It's infinite. It's just infinite. The glasses are half full and full. There's so much fullness going on. You're overflowing. We need more glasses, man. More glasses. All right, I love you guys. We got this, dudes and dudettes. The other cards will come out when I'm guided to put them up. Stay magical, stay wonderful, stay you, stay vibratorially positive. Distance with love, detach with love, detach with light, so that you can continue to burn bright with your inner insight. I love that. I'm looking at myself. I'm like, wow. All right, I'm going off to go do some sparkle action. Sparkle action. I love sparkles. And some of you out there, because I kind of went through this too, because of the ego aspect at the time, unicorns, fae, and elves and mermaids are high vibration. They're a high vibration energy. They've just all been diminuized, and they hold a lot of key access points, portals. A lot of them are interdimensional guardians. The word way showers, and I have to drop Merlin. And those of you who don't know Merlin, think Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, because that seems to be how everybody has seen him and refers to him. But that would be Merlin, and Morgana. Yes, Morgana. And they are all those. I'm hearing dragon energy spectrum. So just to help you guys fill in some missing puzzle pieces. I love you guys, and I'm hearing, I gotta tell you, you all amazing. You all are amazing, man. We are all amazing. We are all amazing, and we are all fabulous. I'm not eating it, but like, I don't know why I want to do that. There's a reason. I'm like, I think somebody out there likes to eat their stuffed animals or chew on them. That is a very random thing. And I'm hearing, I just got to drop the word Spartans. Roman connection, Roman collective, and there are multiple collectives out there, and I found that in a video, and that light bulb filled in my missing puzzle piece. But I was going through my own stuff, and we know how synchronicity works, and we know how divine timing works. You find it when you're supposed to. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. What's down here? I don't know. I got something on. I'm cleaning the car. I have to say it was 33:32. All right, I love you guys. Oh yeah, okay, man. Yeah, dudes, dudettes. Laugh at yourself. That is the biggest form of self-love. We're all awesome and cool, guys. Cheers.